The day before the summer event, a whole bunch of leaks came out, including a new secret area at Dog World. And of course, Dog World is known for having the hot dog and the super rare long dog, which only 49 exist as of now. That means it's still insanely rare. But at the end of the map, there was a new secret area and a whole bunch of leaks with it, like the huge gamer Shiva, a whole bunch of disco stuff, and the new egg at the end. Before we continue the video, do you want a free huge? Just like the video, subscribe, and comment your Roblox username. Here's last video's winner. I'm gonna send them a golden huge rock. There we go. So here's what happened. At the end of Dog World, there was a new secret area, and a lot of people were really excited to see the leaks, like a new huge. It has increased chances, and there is the other huge you can get in here. I'm pretty sure in hardcore, it has the hardcore huge and the gamer Shiva. Right now, the gamer Shiva is super rare. It's going for about 900 billion, so it's really expensive. But anyways, something really caught my attention whenever I was looking at the leaks before this update. There was a Titanic hot dog, and here's what it would look like in game. But as you know, the Dog World has a hot dog in it. Actually, 2 hot dog pets you can get. One of them is super rare, and there are leaks of a new secret area at the end that pretty much everyone knew. It was basically guaranteed they're adding a secret area at the end, because not only was there a door, and they did the same exact thing with Kawaii World, but there are also leaks for a chest, the room, basically everything. So a lot of people thought they were finally adding another free-to-play Titanic that you could actually hatch, and they're gonna add it in this egg. But when the update came out, it kind of didn't get added, so I'm not entirely sure what their plans of it, but here is proof. You can see here that the data for the pet is actually in the game, so it literally says pet data Titanic hot dog. But that is something in the game, so if you go over to the index, it is not actually in the index yet. As I showed earlier, only 49 hot dogs exist, but there is no Titanic. The really unique thing about this Titanic, though, is that it is the biggest Titanic in the game. So if you guys remember, I've showed this before, Hologram Cat is actually higher up, like by quite a bit compared to the Titanic Astra. So the Hologram Cat is kind of like the tallest Titanic. Hubert is also pretty tall. I don't currently own one though. But just how the huge hot, or not the huge hot dog, just like the hot dog, how it is 3 normal hot dog pets long. I don't have any of them right now. I've owned like 2 different ones and traded them though. Like, it is literally 3 Titanics long. And if you look back at that pet data thing I showed, the name of it is Titanic Hot Dog with 5 O's, just like the exclusive pet that is a long dog. So if it wasn't gonna be 3 Titanics long, it would just be named Titanic Hot Dog. But this is the one that has 5 O's, so it is definitely going to be a long Titanic. Imagine if all 3 of these Dominus Astras were lined up behind the first one. That's basically what I put in this thumbnail for the video, but like, that is gonna be a really big pet. So I would definitely say this will not be a common pet when it comes out. Like, not common at all. Now here is how I'm pretty sure you're gonna get it. So as you guys know, Pet Simulator X is losing players. They kind of really need to do something badly. Like, they added the summer event rewards, but most of the rewards are super mid, like 25k popsicles, 30k popsicles, like pretty much if you scroll all the way down. The highest you get is only 100 million, and that's at tier 95. That is completely not worth it, because I can get like 250 million per chest break at the chest that's not too hard to break at the end, and if you get a lot of people together, you can get like even more if you have all the friend boosts and stuff. Even if you can't afford that much, it is so easy to get millions, so all these popsicle rewards are basically completely useless. Same with the boosts, you can get a lot of boosts from just putting your pets in the daycare, so the only things really worth it are the eggs, and I guess the diamonds, and the hoverboard, and trading booth thing. But this update sadly didn't really revive Pet Simulator X that much, so one really big thing that could definitely get a lot of people to play the game for a lot longer and be a lot more hyped would be if they added a new free-to-play Titanic. Now, since it wasn't added this update, a lot of people are ruled out that this will be a free-to-play Titanic, but what I think is actually, okay, so this update, they added the event world and did an update to the best world in the game, which is currently Dog World. But if we go over to the summer event world, there actually is a part 2 and part 3. So what I think is gonna happen with part 2, maybe part 3, it could be either one. I think that they're actually gonna add the Titanic hot dog to Dog World. It could be in its own egg, or it could be in that secret egg in the last area, or they could make it an extremely rare pet. You have a small percentage to hatch just like the exclusive hot dog, but like even rarer than that somehow. But I think that it is gonna be a free-to-play Titanic in Dog World still, but it makes kinda a bit of sense because they did a Dog World update and added the event in this update. Events usually give pets to players that don't have that strong pets and are much harder for new players, like or people that are really pro at the game. Usually ones that have unlocked the last area can do events pretty easily. So I think that they're doing Dog World updates to try getting pro players and normal players to continue playing. I don't know, it just seems like they're doing a variety of things to the game so that there's enough content. So maybe, just maybe, those are like some pretty decent reasons why I think they're gonna add the Titanic hot dog to the egg. Because, okay, once again, the pet data is in the game, so that just confirms it's gonna be added unless they change their mind. And if it is added, it would not make any sense to be an exclusive egg, because exclusive eggs aren't really related to actual things in the game. They're kind of just unique. It would not make sense to be a plushie, because it's like a dog in Dog World. It's already themed around the world, so usually, like, I don't know, it wouldn't really make too sense in my opinion to be a plushie. I mean, there haven't been any new plushies for a while, but another reason I don't think it's a plushie is because they always release 2 plushies at once, because they know they'll be able to sell all of them out. I don't know if they'll ever release more than 2 at once, but actually there have been new DLC pets, and I got notified by like I don't know, they have like a phone thing that notifies you when new plushies are on, and got texted about like new huge plushies. So I don't think they're adding any Titanic plushies soon. So if exclusive eggs and plushies are ruled out, the only thing that is left to get a Titanic would be a free-to-play hatchable Titanic. Hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say and think that those reasons are enough to show the most likely option is that it's a free-to-play Titanic. I'd be really surprised if it isn't at this point. But usually when new pets like Huges or Titanics come out, they're added to the index, the update, like when the game updates, so we won't really know for sure because it's not going to be added like early to the index. But since it's not in the index yet, it seems like they're still going to add it in a future update. Now here's some even more proof that they're preparing stuff for the part 2 and part 3 updates. The fairy cat, which is like really big for some reason. I don't know if it's meant to be that big or if they're gonna like make it smaller whenever they actually add it. It's literally probably like double the height of a Titanic pet, which yeah, that's pretty big. But anyways, the fairy cat wasn't added, and I'm pretty sure it is not currently a thing in the game. Yeah, it doesn't look like either of these at all. So not only that, but I also have the icons for the Titanic hot dog. So only pet that was leaked but didn't actually get added was in the Dog World. There are rock dogs like as decorations at the dog mansion, and people thought they were gonna be a pet, but I mean, I think it's just a decoration still because it hasn't been added. Same with the bluebird, that hasn't been added yet, but there are icons of it. I think they just changed their mind with that one. There are icons of the Titanic hot dog, which makes it seem even more like it's definitely gonna be added to the game. So there's a normal one and a golden one. So that's pretty much it. That's everything I wanted to mention in this video. There's not really too much more to do in this update, except for like, well, I already finished the summer event, and opening the eggs isn't really worth it because you can go to the 50 times one. So the last thing for me to really do at this point is to AFK for 1 hour whenever the treasure hunt is here. I mean, I could also try hatching the huge gamer Shiva or go on an alt account and complete all the quests again and hope to get a huge parrot thing, because like only a few hundred people have completed all quests already. Like I showed last video, I was within like probably the top 50, and since it's 2% and only hundreds of people have gotten the egg in total, it is very rare. So it is going for like trillions right now, which is crazy. It's definitely gonna drop probably within a couple of weeks, because most people can't really do quests that fast. Like the hatching mythicals takes a while if you don't have the game pass, or like if you're doing the hatching 100 or hatching 750 for the 3-star one, or actually now it's hatched 300. That still takes a long time if you don't have any game passes. So if you think about it, the event is kinda pay to win, because most of the quests are so much faster if you spend Robux. Like, because with Mythical Hunter, you can hatch 8 at once, and it's about 10 times chance to hatch Mythicals, so you basically can go 80% faster than someone without game passes. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. So make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, like the video, join my Discord server, links in the description, do everything else linked in the description. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.